剣打つ放課後の雨縛られたままの無垢な重心しなだれた赤い夢希望は今も約束の祭り彩るように浮かぶ明かりに待ち焦がれ刻むイブの針は運命の日を告げた響け心溶かす次元の恋きっと僕ら交わす明日の字風をよ霧がかきらす放たれたかなってメロディー
Okay. Okay. What the fuck? Howdy Neighbors, and welcome to Corpse Party, a Sweet Sachiko's Hysteric birthday bash. Also, fun fact, I'm semi-alive again. Allow me to die. I'm probably gonna be down a lot. Sorry about that. But I'm doing much better, and I'm ready to do this. First, I need to turn this way the hell down. There we go. I keep forgetting that there's actual keys I have to press. New chapter. Let's go. Frick, sorry. I'll turn it up a little bit for you guys. Which means the volume's gonna stop, and I don't like that. But here we go. Soon. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. We don't know what time it is because our hands on the clock. Nope. This is heavily hosted elementary. A hell that exists beyond the concept of place, where the dead roam free and eternally torment the living. And our story begins with the one who rules over this hill, Sachiko, the girl in the red dress, suddenly lost consciousness and fell into the floor. The child spirits, who were bound to the curse of the school, all gathered around her quizzically. And then, oldest among them, Yuki, reached out her hand to touch Sachiko's shoulder, almost as if in worry. Only for Sachiko to spring her own arm up and grab hold of Yuki's encroaching hand in a single motion, glaring at her prey with bloodshot eyes. Perhaps glaring is too gentle of a word. From betwixt her black strands of hair, eyes like daggers shot at Yuki, barring through her already hollowed cranium. However...
Yuki-chan, ohayo.
Yuki, good morning. In the next instant, the expression on Sachiko's face changed to a smile, not unlike that of an ordinary child. There was an infectious smile too. Yuki, Ryu, and Tokiko, alike all lit up like candles from its glow. Hysteric birthday! Yay! Sachiko then turned for a moment to face the calendar on the wall, and as if on cue, the old date listed thereupon tore away and drifted to the floor. As it floated with a faint crinkling sound, the newly reborn calendar now proudly displayed its new moniker, July 19th.
やったー！今年も来たよ、幸子の誕生日。
Finally, it's here at long last. My birthday! Real quick, why does it matter that it's her birthday? I feel like once you're dead, you're done. Happy birthday. Thanks, Yoshikazu.
ありがとう。
Hee. Thanks.
さっちゃん、おめでとう。
Sachi. Happy birthday.
お母さん抱っこ。
Huggies, mommy.
いい子ね。今日一日だけは楽しく過ごしましょう。
What a good girl you are. Today, while we can, let's make sure to have a fun time together, all day long.
なんて言うんだっけお母さん。捕まってる人を許してあげるのって。
You bet. What's it called again, mommy? When you let the people you've captured off the hook?
恩赦かしら。
Amnesty, perhaps?
それ。今日はみんなに恩赦を出すよ。
Yeah, that's it. Today I'm gonna give everybody lots of amnesty.
まだ死んでない人たち全員体育館に集めておいて。
Gather everybody who's not dead yet in the gym for me, okay? Yeah, I have a great feeling about this. A+.
楽しいお誕生日になるといいわね。
I certainly hope this proves to be a memorable birthday for her. I think I need to turn this down a little bit. Sorry, let me do that. I'm still not fully up to my full potential. Also, when the fuck was there a gym? I feel like we would have run across it at least once. When I came to, I found myself in a very spacious but dimly lit building. It doesn't look dimly lit, there are lights everywhere. The ceiling above me had to be a good 30 feet or more above the ground, with rows of lights evenly spaced along the entire area. And the floor below me was clearly varnished, shining with glossy finish. I lifted my head a bit and surveyed the area in front of me. God, this is so tough. And the first thing I saw was the stage, playing on both sides with drawn red curtains. Right in the middle of this podium, with the curtains over the scene and the principal standing behind as they introduced themselves to the classes. Excuse me. This is gonna kill me. So I'm in an auditorium. Hi, Satoshi. The rain was coming down in sheets outside, and the steady pitter-patter of it on the roof filled this entire massive space with a deceptive calmness. On either side of the room, a plastic basketball hoop stretched its way up toward the ceiling, eagerly reaching like its players might. This space served as gymnasium and auditorium both, like so many others did in school buildings throughout the mid-20th century.
やはり学校こ ここは天神小学校か。
I'm still here. This can only be Heavenly Host Elementary.
くそ、また幸せの幸子さんを止められなかった。
Damn it. Guess I still wasn't able to stop the Sachiko after ritual. I couldn't remember anything clearly, but I had the distinct sensation that this was not my first time experiencing the events of this particular day. Somehow, I could just feel it. And I knew that just a few short hours ago, in our plain old familiar classroom 2-9, my friends all performed the ritual that sealed us here in this horrible place. It was called Sachiko Ever After, and try as I might, I couldn't stop it.
ことは分かっていたのに。
I knew too. I knew this is what was going to happen. But something was different this time around.
待てよ、行動？ここには初めて入る気がする。
In an auditorium. I don't think I've ever been in this room before. Exactly! It didn't exist before. This is a room of lies. And there was a lot of other people around as well. The students from a variety of different schools. Most wearing uniforms I didn't recognize. For all the world, it looked and felt just like a Monday morning assembly. And I clearly wasn't the only one confused by what was happening. Everybody was looking around in daze, as if they'd all just woken up.
そうだ。
I'm so sorry, I keep dying. I'm so sorry.
ユカと一緒に1の A の教室を出たところまでは記憶がある。
Yeah. I was being transported here to Howdy Neighbors Elementary. Now I remember leaving classroom 1-A with Yuka.
大きな地震があって気がついたらここにいたんだ。
But then there was a chime and a big earthquake. All of a sudden I was here.
みんなは2年9組の。
Hold on, where's everybody else? Where's the rest of class 2-9? Looking closely, I could see a handful of students wearing the uniform of Byakudan Senior High School, which wasn't far from ours. Get it together, Games. I even recognized the uniform or two from Paulonia Academy High School, I think. We'd had mixers with them in the past. But where was Kisaragi? Had the others not been brought here this time? Was I the only one?
Satoshi, 大丈夫?
Hi, Naomi. Satoshi, are you okay? Mochida. Seiko's still alive!
ナオミ！
From deep within the throng of unfamiliar faces, Naomi and Shinohara came barreling toward me. Yes! Seiko's still alive! Let's go! Oh, the thrill of it all. So sorry. The sight of friends amidst this chaos energized me, as if lifting a cloud from my heart. Forgetting for a moment that Naomi was a girl, I rushed to meet her and hugged her with all my might.
もう心配したんだから。
You have no idea. No idea how worried I was. Also, I'm noticing that this soundtrack is very different and I like it so far. Tears were streaming down her cheeks. Most likely, she was subjected to unspeakable horrors in this school until just a few minutes ago, just as Yuka and I had.
大丈夫か？怪我してないか？
No, you're alright. You're not injured or anything, are you? No. I am so happy to see Seiko alive. Y'all have no idea. I love Seiko. She needed more. The programmer straight up did her dirty.
篠原も平気か？
How about you, Shinohara? Are you okay?
もうナオミ話しちゃダメだよ。
I'm fine, but more importantly, Naomi, you'd better not let go. Oh no. Naomi quickly pushed herself away. Shinohara was staring at her with an impish grin on her face, but she too had tears welling in her eyes. Yuka's okay. I guess we could be happy about that. Hey, Miss Yui! Let's fucking go! Yuka, Shinozaki, Suzumoto, and Miss Yui were all together. They seemed to have noticed us all at once. They came running over to join the reunion.
Yuka! Yui sensei!
Yuka, Miss Yui. Big brother, are you okay? Toshi Mochida. You guys.
Yoshiki! Shinozaki! Suzumoto! Morishige mo!
Hey, yo! Yoshiki, Shinozaki, Suzumoto, and Morishige too.
みんな無事だったんだな。
I'm so glad you're all safe. And Mayu's alive. She's like the first to go aside from Seiko.
バカねサトシ。何泣いてんのよ。
What are you crying for, Satoshi? That look does not suit you at all.
ひでえ顔だぜ、サトシ。
Your face really is kind of a disaster right now, man.
なんだよみんなこそ。くそ。会いたかったんだからな。
Like you would look any better. Man, I was so worried about all of you.
持田くん。
Mochida. We'd been told that even though the 9 of us were all here in the same school, we existed in separate closed spaces and may never meet again. Yet here we are, not in separate dimensions closed off from one another, but gathered together in the same space and even the same room. Oh no! You're with Kizami! Oh no! This is gonna be a disaster, and I love it. I live for the disaster of it all. We're still trapped in Heavenly Host Elementary, but my dearest wish to be able to see my friends once more had actually come to pass. So yeah, I was crying. I couldn't stop the tears from gushing out of my eyes, even if I wanted to. We all slung our arms around one another's shoulders and enjoyed the first real moment of happiness any of us had experienced since this ordeal began. Sayaka, no! Baby girl! No! No! Sayaka! Other voices indicating similar teary reunions could be heard here and there throughout the auditorium. It seemed everyone here was in a similar situation to our own. God, Sayaka got the shortest end of the stick! And it was kind of strange. I recognized some of them, as if I'd met them in another life. Yet all the others in attendance were complete strangers.
一体どうなっているんだ。
So, what's actually happening?
気絶している間に誰かに意図的に集められないとこうはならないだろう。
You know, I can't look at Morishige anymore. Someone must have intentionally gathered us all together here while we were unconscious. It's the only way a situation like this can come to pass.
そうね。再会はできたけれど、見たところ天神小学校から出られたわけでもないから、手放しで喜べる状況でないことは確かだわ。
That's true. I'm glad we're able to reunite like this, but we clearly still haven't escaped Heavenly Host, so we shouldn't get our hopes up yet.
みんな、まだ気を緩めないで。
We have to keep ourselves on alert, okay? Why had we been assembled here? What was going to happen to us? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I wanted to do this. I'm sorry just sitting. I had a bad feeling about this, and I clearly wasn't the only one. A collective shudder ran through the room. Yuks. Yuka turned around to address the familiar voice that had spoken her name. It was, for some reason, her classmate, Satsuki Mizuhara. Nonchalantly munching on potato chips from the bag she seemed to have just taken out of the cupboard. Satsuki, why are you here? Not really sure. I was picking out at home, and then all of a sudden I was here. Speaking of, what is this place? Terrible. We spun ourselves around to see what had produced that ear-slitting feedback pulse. And there, standing upon the auditorium stage, was an enormous speaker. In line with it was the podium noted earlier. There was a mysterious announcement board covered up with red cloth. Has that been there the whole time? It has not. Yes! I'm gonna turn the music down again a little. So sorry. There we go. May I have your attention, please, everyone? Have you all come to? Emmy. Who's Emmy? Who's there? Who's Emmy? Oh, freaking Yakuza. Sorry. What are you talking to us from? Everyone in the room began looking around frantically for any sign of the person speaking to them. Quiet now, quiet please. Eyes forward, everyone. It's good manners to look someone in the eye when they're speaking to you. Maybe we would if there was somebody fucking there to look at. As usual, Yoshiki did not mince words. But his protests were met by a close encounter with a metal hammer, which came whizzing toward him from the stage, spinning wildly through the air. Good job, Yoshiki. It was positively massive, most unimaginably so. And the aim was spot on. It landed right at Yoshiki's feet, releasing itself deep into the floorboards, where it remained, standing upward. Yoshiki fell to his knees, absolutely paralyzed with fear. How unfortunate for Yoshiki. Hi, Yoshikazu. What the hell is that thing? The giant man, Yoshikazu Yanagiori, was standing on one wing of the stage. He approached the podium at center stage and lifted a very little girl out from behind it, propping her up on his arm so the crowd could see her clearly. She's so small. She's so small compared to him. Was she there the whole time? She's so tiny. Yeah, now I can see why people were having difficulty. Sorry, Yoshikazu. Yoshikazu's response to the murmuring crowd was to stomp his foot hard and let out a bellowing roar, instantly silencing the room.
れ様です。何回もこの一日を放置してる人、ご苦労様です。
What the fuck is this music? Thank you all for being here today, and for all your hard work up till now. You've done well to live your way through this day again and again. I need to turn this down. Wow! I'm not expecting to be so loud. Jesus Christ. Her voice is so quiet. I'm turning up voices, turning down the music, even though it's great. This one will be a little different though. This will be special. As the day ends, everything will go back to normal. Like this day never happened.
本来ありえない番外じゃないブレーコアロソニというなんとかです。
It's kind of a series of unlikely events. A side story, maybe? No, that's not it. A shindig. I think the word for it is anthology or something.
二度と会えない人もいると思うので今日だけは十分してね。
And there are people present for it, and that you'll probably never be able to meet again. So be sure to enjoy yourselves where you can, okay?
なんだそりゃ
What the hell?
幸子の誕生日なの。だから今日はみんなも楽しんでほしいの。
Today is my birthday, you see. So I want everybody to have a really good time.
楽しむって何？
A good time with what? What are you talking about? You want us to have fun. What does that mean? We need to be careful. This might be a trap.
少女確か
He's on me! That girl, I think she's... You know her, Kizami.
今日はちょっと文化祭をしてもらいます。
Allow me to explain. See, you're going to put on a cultural festival for me today. So, what's all this about then?
水原、死後はダメです。
So how did I talking during the assembly? Sachiko quickly threw something in Satsuki's direction. With deadly accuracy, with shock. It smacked her right in the forehead. With a flashy splut, and down she went. Excuse me.
表彰学園2年1組、大上さやかさん。
Yes. Paulonia Academy High School, Class 2-1. Sayaka Ue. It was one of the girls from another school. She had raised her hand enthusiastically, as if this were a proper class and she was aiming for high marks. Sachiko seemed to take well to this, pointing at the girl named Sayaka Ue and urging her to state her business.
閉じ込めた犠牲者の名前、ちゃんと覚えてるの？あの子。
She couldn't possibly know the names of every one of the victims shot in here, could she? Naomi seemed to be studying the girl closely.
帰りたいんですけど。
I'd like to go home, please. That seemed like not such a smart thing to say. But Sachiko just swatted the idea away, like it was a pesky fly, without even flinching, and without ever losing her smile.
それはダメ、許さない。
Nope, that's not allowed.
お前の誕生日とか知るかよ帰らせろよ
Shimada? Who's that? You think we give a shit about your birthday? Just let us go home, goddammit. As the boy with the red hair, Kai Shimada, spat out his demand, the rest of the attendees became riled up and began making similar demands of their own.
そうだそうだ
Sachiko raised her hand slowly, pointing at Shimada, before hastily swinging it downward. It will become clear why in just a moment.
大体てめえ何様だよ。ガキの分際で俺たちをコケにするなんざ10年早。
Who the fuck do you even think that you are? What gives you the right to make fools of us like this, you little bit? Which one is Shimada? One of the lights from almost directly above Shimada came crashing to the floor with tremendous force, brushing up against his cheek on the way down. In a state of absolute shock, a cold sweat immediately formed on his body, and he collapsed to the ground in a heap. During morning assembly, please raise your hand if you wish to speak. But no one else raised their hands. No one else uttered even a single peep. In fact, the room fell dead silent. Somehow, this made Sachiko's smile all the more menacing, and finally the silence was broken. Over here. Yes, this is Shigawa Girls Middle School Class 1-4, Nana Usagawa. What do you intend for us to do at this cultural festival? Ooh, what a good question. Teacher loves students who pay attention. Sachiko raised her hand again, with a flourish. The cloth covering the board beside her fell away. I thought it was a hand-drawn map of the school that was somehow simultaneously joyous and extremely creepy. And I call it, Heavenly Host and Sachiko present, chew them up and spit them out. The Great Confinement of Rotting Flesh Festival. Summer Edition! Well, if it's Summer Edition, it's gonna be a lot more fun. What the fuck did I get myself into? I thought it was a pretty good name. It's long. It's very lengthy. You might want to shorten it a little. That's all I'm saying. Thanks, Yoshikazu. Yoshikazu Yanagiori once again bellowed at the crowd and slammed his foot upon the floor with all his might. It was such a powerful stomp, in fact, that the whole room shook for several seconds afterward, the lights above clicking unsettlingly the whole time. Clap, everyone, clap. Yes, Kurosaki, yes. The Sachiko smile couldn't have been any wider or, surprisingly, any purer. She shifted her weight a bit and hopped over to the podium for a better, more central seat from which to address her captive audience. And suddenly, she pointed toward the presentation board with the conductor stick she somehow procured. As you can see, I painstakingly prepared a full course of recreational activities for you all. I also listed out which students will be participating in each of the activities. We all wish to begin entertaining yourselves. It's more or less up to you. She's about to say challenging, isn't she? What does she mean by more or less? So sorry. It was pretty clear these weren't going to be quite as fun or entertaining for us as we were being so clearly led to believe. Also, since the time access has gone screwy, the connections between dimensions may get all messed up. But if so, don't worry about it, it's fine. Fun for you, maybe. Yoshiki barked out his misgivings, despite himself.
あとね、みんなはおまじないをしてここに来てくれたんだよね。
Also, we all got here to perform the charm, right?
実はね、今日だけ特別ゲストとして参加してもらう人たちがいるの。みんなにゆかりのある人たちだよ。
Well, today, we have some extra special guests joining us, too. These are people you might share a connection with.
ただチラチラ出てるから気づいてくれてる人もいるかもしれないけど。
I suspect Thanks, Kenzo. I suspect the surprise may have been spoiled for a few of you, though, since you saw one of our surprise guests earlier. You can turn to look at Satoshi. So, friends?
どうも。
Oh, pleased to meet you all.
人たちが魂をつないでおくことができないからいるのは今日一日だけ。日付が変わったら元の世界へ帰ってもらうわ。
Since I haven't been able to connect with these people on a spiritual level, they're just here for the day. When the day changes, they get to go home.
死んじゃったらそこにとどまることになるから気をつけてね。
Of course, if they die, they stay here forever, so be careful, okay?
ここにいるのはもしかして獅子堂？
It's oh god! It's Akasa! Oh fuck! I made myself die! It's Akasa! Oh, the man of the dreams! Hey, you didn't have to be Shishido, would you? You better lose your mind.
司くん。
Casa. The complete and utter shock in her voice was beyond apparent. Suddenly, there stood Mikuni Tsukasa, decked out in his school uniform, exactly as Yumi remembered him from her own school days.
やっぱりなんでお前大人になってるんだ
So you are her then. Why are you an adult?
いや、わかんないけど司くん高校の時のままなんだ。かわいい。
I don't really know. It's really him. It's Tsukasa. Still a high school student, just like I remember. He's so cute.
Hi.
I have a question.
はい、如月学園高等部2年9組鈴本真由さん。
Yes, Kisaragi Academy Senior High School. Class 2-9, Mayu Suzumoto.
ね、幸子さん、せっかく楽しい一日にするのなら、もっと明るいタイトルの方がいいと思うの。
Sachiko, if you really want this to be a day of fun activities, maybe if you stand have a brighter, peppier title. Nana, Chihaya, and Nari all nodded in agreement. For some reason. Like what exactly?
そうね。幸子のヒステリックバースデーなんてどうかな。
Well, how about Sachiko's hysteric birthday? The audience certainly seemed to like it. But then, Mayu was in the theater club, so it only stood to reason. She knew how to sell an idea. Bit by bit, as she surveyed the applauding students, the look on Sachiko's face changed from one of clouded rejection to pure unbridled enthusiasm.
それがいいわ、幸子の目にする。
Yes, that's perfect, that's what we'll call it. She most likely had no clue what hysteric meant. I'm so sorry, I keep dying, I am so sorry. And Yoshiki, Shimada, and Morishige weren't exactly on board with the idea. A fact which they made abundantly clear.
マユ、お前何考えてるんだ。あいつは俺たちを閉じ込めた敵なんだぞ。
Mai, what are you thinking? It's your enemy, the one who trapped us here.
分かってる。私だって怖いよ。 でもね、なんか寂しいのかなって。
I know, and I'm scared too. But I feel like she's probably pretty lonely herself, you know?
例に同情しすぎちゃいけないって言うだろ。こんな空気に飲まれちゃダメだ。
You mustn't empathize with evil spirits though. You don't want to get swallowed up into the atmosphere, do you?
分かってないのは森重くんの方かもしれないよ。
I think you're the one that doesn't get it, Morishige.
あの例の隙をつくためにとりあえず従っておくふりをするって手もあるわ。それぐらい何よ。私平気。
If we play along with her games, we can try to find a chance to slip past her. It's a very valid tactic, and well, I for one have no problem.
じゃあ開幕だよ。ヒステリックバースデー。
And now, without further ado, I present to you my hysteric birthday. Air horn?
なんだこの音は。ラップ？
What in the world is this rap? Fucking keys on me.
なんでラップ？
Why though?
令状だけにラップ。
You do often hear about unexplained rapping in haunted places. LOL. I swear to God, if somebody said LOL IRL, I would die.
なんか怖いこと言ってるぞ、歌詞。
Those lyrics should creep me out, though. Positively bid me now. Sachiko turned her head to look at something further back on the stage.
最初の催し物だけは幸子が決めるね。そうね。
To make things extra special, and I'll be picking the first amusement myself. Let's see now. She suddenly had a knife in her hands and was tossing it and catching it absent-mindedly as she considered her options. She then swung back around triumphantly.
幸子、ラブコメみたいな。
I think I'm in the mood for a nice romantic comedy. What the fuck?
あれ？聞こえなかった？
Didn't you hear me?
幸子、ラブコメみたいなって言ったんだけど。
I said I'm in the mood for a romantic comedy.
ラブコメだ？
A romantic comedy? Seriously?
ラブコメ。学園ラブコメって今すごく人気あるんでしょ？
Mm-hmm. A romantic comedy. Romantic comedies with school settings are really big right now, aren't they? Yo, whenever this game came out, I predicted 2022.
まあ、そうだな。
Yeah, I guess.
でも俺とラブコメに何の関係があるんだ？
But what the hell role am I supposed to play in a romantic comedy?
まあ、俺と篠崎が主人公っていうなら悪くねえ気もするが。
I mean, I guess if Shinozaki and I are the stars, it wouldn't be so bad.
今岸沼くんこっちを見た？まあ気のせいよね。
Did Kishinuma just look over at me? Nah, it must just be my imagination.
なこっぱずかしい真似できるかっての。
No, there's no way I could pull something like that off. It'd be way too embarrassing.
岸沼くんなんか怒ってる？
He seems kind of angry or something.
ね、人気があるってことはすごく面白いってことよね。
See, and for those kinds of stories to be that popular, they must be pretty funny, right?
かもな。
Maybe.
じゃあ見せてくれるよね。
So you'll perform one for me then, won't you?
ま、内容次第じゃねえのか。
That kind of depends on the script, I guess.
ネクノボ、例のものを配ってちょうだい。
Hey, Blockhead, start passing them out. Thank you, Ishikazu. Ishikazu Yanagiori began handing copies of the thin, offset book to each person in attendance. Each beautifully bound mini-tome was adorned with gaudy decorations highlighting the title of the work contained within.
なんだこれ。台本ってやつか。
The hell is this? Is this literally a script?
天神小学校ハーレムスクールデイズラブラブ大作戦だ。
What the fuck? Heavenly Host Elementary Harem School Days. A great love maneuver. This is a nightmare.
面白そうなタイトルでしょ。
It's a pretty cool title, just think. Did you think of it yourself?
ラブコメとか詳しくねえけど、ろくでもねえタイトルだってのはわかるぜ。
I don't know a lot about romantic comedies, but I know a garbage title when I hear one.
俺主役なのか？
I'm the lead.
まあ、そうみたいだな。
Yep, looks that way.
まあ、別にいいけどよ。俺が主役ってのも変な感じだしな。
Probably for the best, honestly. Yo, weird ass romantic comedy with me in the lead.
他に出るのは中島に篠崎。
The principal characters are Nakashima, Shinozaki.
篠崎も出るのか。ってことは、ハーレムの一員？
Wait, Shinozaki's in it too. As a member of the harem.
なんか気分悪いぜ。って、続き。
I don't like where this is going. Who else in the cast? Gotta keep
そ
reading.
れにゆい先生に、ゆかもいるのか。へえ、他にも結構出んだな。
There's Yui too, and Yuka. Man, the list just keeps on growing.
桐崎東子って誰だ？それに水原さつきってゆかの友達だっけ？
Who's Toko Kitasaki? And Satsuki Mizuhara is Yuka's friend, right?
まあ、とりあえず中身見てみるか。
I guess I should check out the actual script to see what happens to everybody.
うんだ
Am I playing Zelda?
ってこれサトシが理由もなくモテモテになるだけじゃねえか。
What the hell is this tripe? It's just Satoshi literally getting with every single girl here for no good reason whatsoever.
だってラブコメってそういうものだよね。主人公が大した理由もなくモテるものでしょ。
Isn't that what romantic comedies are, though? The main guy is super popular with every girl for no reason at all.
かもしれねえが、こんなもの篠崎たちにやらせられっかよ。
Okay, sure, granted, but still, you really plan to make Shinozaki and the others play along with it? Oh yeah, Yumi likes the Satoshi. Honestly, don't mind.
本当にいいのかよ篠崎。ハーレムだぞハーレム。
Are you serious? It's a harem romance, Shinozaki. A freaking harem.
しょうがないわよね。
I mean, it is what it is, right?
じゃあもしかして中島もか。
They both like Satoshi. Don't tell me, Nakashima, that you're cool with this too.
私も主人公がサトシだったらいいかな。あ、別に変な意味じゃなくて、知らない人だと怖いってだけだけど。
Yeah, as long as Satoshi's the lead, I don't mind it at all. I mean, I'm not saying it. I mean, it's better if. You know, it's better than if it were a stranger, right?
ゆかもか。
All three of them love Satoshi. Wait, Yurika.
まだ台本読んでないけど、お兄ちゃんとならいいかなって。
I haven't read the script yet, but if it's with Big Brother, I don't mind a bit.
ゆい先生もかよ。
And you too, Miss Yui.
岸沼君、私まだ何も言ってないのに、なんで怒ってるの？
You know, I haven't said a word yet. Why are you getting so angry?
先生も賛成なのかよ。
Just answer the question, Miss Yui. Do you accept this script?
もろ手を挙げて賛成ってことはないけど、怖いのよりはいいんじゃないかしら。
I'm not wholeheartedly embracing it, no, but it's better than any of that scary stuff, at least, right?
みんなは言ってるけど、
Well, it seems everybody else is on board.
うるせえ篠崎たちがいいと言ってもこの俺は認めねえぞ
You shut your goddamn mouth. I don't care if every girl here is okay with it. I'm not.
兄ちゃんさっきと言ってること違う。
You weren't this instant before, big brother.
そうよ岸沼くん。何を熱くなってるの？
That's right, Kishinura's gotten you so uptight.
篠崎
Shinosaki.
ちっちゃい人間と思われるかもしれないが俺はお前がサトシと仲良くするところなんて見たくないんだよ
It might make me a smaller person, but I just don't want to watch you get so close to Soshio like that.
とにかく俺はこんな茶番には付き合わないからな
I don't care if you understand. I, for one, won't be a part of this farce.
そもそもお兄ちゃんの出番はないけど。
That's okay. You weren't in the script to begin with, big brother.
だとしてもだ俺は絶対に反対だ
No, nonetheless, I will not support this production. I stand opposed.
俺も気に入らねえな。主人公にするならこんな特徴のないやつより俺にするべきだろ。
Oh yeah, I forgot. He's Shimada. I also just now realized that they got all new sprites. Because his hair was a different shade of red, and the black underneath was more prominent. I don't care for it either. If you're gonna make anyone a male lead, you ought to pick me and not some plain-ass nobody with no special traits whatsoever.
え、特徴ないの俺。というかそんな話してなかったよね今。
What do you mean, no special traits? So I don't think my qualifications are the issue here.
聞こえなかったのならもう一度言ってやる。
Didn't you hear me? And I'll say it again.
主人公にするならこんな特徴のないやつより俺にするべきだろ。
If you're going to make anybody the goddamn lead for this fucking stupid rom-com, then pick me and not this boring-ass goody two-shoes everyman.
言わなくていいよ。っていうかそこじゃないだろ俺が突っ込んだの。
You don't have to be so mean about it. And that wasn't my point anyway. It's not about me.
持田に特徴がないかどうかはともかく俺もこんな茶番に付き合う気にはなれないな
Putting aside Mochida's unique traits or lack thereof, I do stand in opposition of the
そ
charade.
れにやるとしても主役は演劇経験者の俺がやった方がいいと思うけどな
However, if it must be performed, then I propose picking someone far more suitable for the lead, someone with theater experience such as myself. Fucking Morishige.
森重も否定してくれないの？
Morishige, you object to me as a lead as well?
聞こえなかったのならもう一度言おうか
If you didn't hear me, I'd be happy to repeat myself.
いやだから聞こえなかったとは言ってないだろう。俺否定してくれないことを嘆いてるだけだよ。
I don't need you or anyone else to repeat yourself, goddammit. I'm just lamenting the fact that every guy here seems much more opposed to me taking this role. It's because they want to be with everybody.
持田に特徴がないかどうかはともかく俺もこんな茶番に付き合う気にはなれないな
Putting aside Mochida's unique traits or lack thereof, I too stand in opposition of this charade.
それにやるとしても主役は演劇経験者の俺がやった方がいいと思うけどな
If, however, it must be performed, then I propose picking someone far more suitable for the lead, someone with theater experience, such as myself.
今言わなくていいって言ったよね。なんで余計なことはたくさん言うの？
I just said I didn't need you to repeat yourself. And why do you have to repeat everything you said?
特徴がないかどうかはともかくサトシお前も反対だよなこんな茶番に参加するのは
Regardless of your lack of unique traits, you two must be opposed to this farce, Satoshi, right?
よしき、お前も否定してくれないのか。
Yoshiki, not you
聞
two.
こえなかったのならもう一度言うぜ
If you didn't hear me, then allow me to repeat myself. What the fuck?
だからもう言わなくていいよ。俺が嘆いているのは聞こえないことじゃなくて。
Stop, goddammit. Don't you dare. I'm not complaining about being unable to hear what you're saying. My hearing is just fine.
どっちでもいいだろそんなことこの台本通りにラブコメをするかどうかって話をしてるんだ
And I don't give a crap about your hearing. I'm just asking if you're okay with performing this absurd romantic comedy as written.
それはそうだけど
Well, I mean, no, but still.
なお前に特徴があるとかないとかの問題じゃねえんだだろ
See, this isn't a question about whether or not you have any traits within the role now, is it?
そうだよな関係ないよでもちょっと気になるんだなあヨシキお前もそう思ってるのか
No. I guess it isn't. That is completely beside the point, but I can't help being at least a little bothered. Do you really think I'm that bland?
ヨシキもしもし
No.
ヨシキさん
Hello, Earthy Yoshiki.
どうしても答えないといけないのか
Do I really have to answer that?
答えづらい質問だったの俺に特徴があるかどうか聞くのってそんなに厳しいことなの
What? Is it really that tough of a question? Do you really have to think that hard about whether or not I have a clearly defined personality? Big brother.
ねえゆかち、もしかしてゆかちのお兄さんって特徴ないの？キャラ当たってないってやつ？
Hey Yukes, is your big brother really like one of those blank slate dudes you see in anime? Someone with no unique characteristics to speak of?
さつきじ
Huh? Satsuki?
ゃん。だってみんな言ってるし、誰も否定しないよね。
That's what everybody's saying, and nobody stepped in to say otherwise.
でも、そんなにはっきり言ったらいくらなんでもお兄ちゃんがかわいそうだよ。
But when you put it so bluntly like that, I feel kind of bad for him.
まさかお前まで
No, you cannot, YouTube.
違うよお兄ちゃん。お兄ちゃんってすごく主人公っぽいよ。
Uh-huh, that's not it. You're very protagonistic-y, big brother.
かっこいいし、やるときはやるし、最後はやっぱりお兄ちゃんがいないとだし。
You're really cool-headed, and when something needs to get done, you step in and do it. I don't know what any of us would do without you.
で特徴があるって言えるのか
But would you say I have unique personality traits?
ないと言ってるようにしか聞こえないですよね。普通の主人公って感じですよね。
I'm only hearing otherwise, man. But Yukes is right. That does make you pretty protagonistic-y.
さつきちゃん。
Satsuki.
でもさゆかち、主人公みたいっていい意味だけど、要するに普通って意味でしょ？
What? Think about it. As long as I'm protagonistic-y, it's a compliment. But when you get right down to it, it basically just means that they're really ordinary. This is not a pity party, Satoshi! God!
んなことはどうでもいいんだよサトシ
That doesn't matter right now, Satoshi.
そうだった今は俺に特徴がないかどうかなんて関係ないんだった
Oh yeah, that's right. Right now, it makes no difference whether or not I have anything new to bring to the table.
サトシお前も反対だよなこんな台本
Satoshi, are you in or are you out? You're totally against the script too, right?
俺は
Aye.
もちろん反対だよなサトシ
You are against it, are you?
サトシ
Satoshi?
俺は賛成だ
I'm... Hey, you know what? I'm gonna end this episode here. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you later.